I'm here, man. I'm here. Alright, we are live. Oh my days, welcome, one and all, to the hour-long rant special. Now, this is gonna be eventful, you could say. I've got like a mental list of all the points I'm gonna cover. I think I've got quite a few things that a lot of people haven't really spoken about as well. So I'm bringing that fresh new content too. Probably won't do anything on the game. Maybe I'll play some Div Rivals, but I don't know. Well, I want to try and stay as rant focused as possible, basically. Right. Without further ado, I will begin. Hang on, I've got like a little like list of like bullet points what I should cover. This is gonna be a long one. Right, starting us out, I'll go over the obvious, the stuff that everyone knows, the stuff that if you're logged into FIFA, you'll go, this is terrible, and everyone would agree. I'm talking SBCs, right? SBCs, they're not the absolute worst thing in the game, but some of them are just either incredibly overpriced or completely like out of date for when it comes out. For example, this 88 plus Encore icon player pick. It's got winter wildcards in. If you pack a winter wildcard icon, it's an L pretty much no matter what, unless it's Pele. That's just a waste of fodder, because the likelihood is you're going to get 3 winter wildcard icons, and I'll prove that probably later on in the stream. So that is just dumb, right? That is stupid. Makes absolutely no sense. Then you've got SBCs like hang on, let me find him. Ronaldo, if you released this SBC about like 2 months ago, that would have been unreal. For 27 squads, which ain't, you know, Grinch was right, yeah, you're right, but that's 2 out of so many bad winter wildcards. They just need to swap winter wildcards for Galazzo, and then everyone would be happy. Literally everyone. This Ronaldo card, it's cool. R9 Ronaldo, you think that'll be sick? First of all, I don't think R9's as good this year from my personal experience. I've never used him, but coming across him and things. But it's just way too much for this stage in the game. No one is doing that SBC. There's no point. Then you've got like the sort of like lack of like genuine good packs. Because these 8310s are a scam. Let's not lie to ourselves. Every single time I've opened one of these, it has been bad. There is no in between. There's no good, just bad. I've only gotten golds so far from the 8310s, and I've opened a lot. Oh, God, right. This is going to be a long one. This as well, 81.5. But for an 81.5, 5 81s, an 85 and an 83 squad, are they blind? Do they not understand that people just don't have infinite fodder? There's no way on earth that could be even justified. Right. What basically for this kind of like rating squads, you probably want like a guaranteed team of the season pack or something like that. In fact, I'm pretty sure the guaranteed team of the season pack was an 84 and an 86 squad, so not much higher than this. And that's just, well, that gives you a team of the season. This one doesn't. Oh my God, I've got hiccups. Need a drink already. Oh, man. I don't know, I've clicked onto that. Yeah, it's just everything's a scam. Literally everything is a scam. There is nothing unscam about this game. And stuff like this. This is fine. This is all good because it gives you bronze packs. Pack weight, that's another thing. Darwin Núñez, it's like you're reading my mind here. Right, pack weight is... Oh, this is going to be... Okay, right. I've got 3... I was actually going to save these to open a bit later, but I'll crack them open now just so we can get onto the page and stuff. Right, so you never know. Exactly right, man. Exactly right. I don't swear on my videos, but I would be saying the same thing if I did. It's just all a scam. It is all a scam. Let me crack open these so I can get onto the pack page, so I can get into the meat and potatoes of this. That's where it gets spicy. Alright, cool. Didn't get a team this season. Who cares? Literally, who cares? Alright. Stop playing. See, man. Like, there's a lot of people, like, I see a lot of people that are like, boycott EA. Stop playing the game. personally, if you want to do that, that's fine. The big thing is, don't spend FIFA points. Don't buy FIFA points. Don't anything like that. Don't do it, because that's what really gets them the monies. Like, people actually just buying the game and playing it. That earns them minimal amounts. But it's the microtransactions. For example, if we were to go on to, right. I literally got Messi yesterday in a player pick. I still don't want to get... Fair enough. I mean, yeah, the game is just bad. Like, there's no denying those facts. But for example, say I want to crack open this 750k pack, get an ultra tots guarantee, two tots, blah blah blah. Cool. I want to crack open that. That is gonna set me back a grand total of 45 Great British pounds, which is probably about $60. Not too sure on that, but probably. That's just way too much for one pack. And the issue is, it's the people out there. I think a lot of people like my kind of age and stuff probably realise what's going on. But it's the people who just like get on their mum's iPad, spend all their money, and it just completely, like, you're just wasting money. It is just gambling, but for children. It's so corrupt. I don't understand it. And then and then when you even look at some of these odds, they're not that good. For example, actually no, which one was it? I think it's gone now. Okay, 150k pack here. I don't see the point. I'd rather be in FIFA. Honestly, send me back. That was where they were the good old days. Have a look at this. 86 double pack, 150k that sets you back. You've only got a 21% chance of a team of the season. You could get a team of the season plus, but other than like Ronaldo, I guess they're not really that good. Like, it's just all a humongous scam. And people fall for it on the daily. Even this, the 2-touch ultimate jumbo code, blah, blah, blah. 300k. 9% chance. You get 2 additional 20 rare gold. You ain't getting one from them. No hope. No chance on earth. It's just, it's very frustrating. It's very frustrating because I'm sure all of us, well, most of us remember the good old days of FIFA. Back in the day, where you'd hop on, the game would be fun. Everyone would be having a good time. It was still like sweaty, and you could tell they were like dead greedy and things. And it's always, like, people complain that it's like pay to win. It's always been pay to win. That's not the issue here. It's like the level of the microtransactions that they're doing now. It's just gone too far. It's literally gone too far. And it's even got to the point where it's literally starting like beef in the FIFA community. Like, I've never seen anything like it in my life. Like, and the main issue is, it's a bit like real football. Real football, there's a lot of tribalism. So you just support your own club, basically. So no one really cares if, like, a dodgy VAR decision goes against someone else. You just go, ha, 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 you know? It's kind of similar with FIFA. Like, we're not all seeing the big issue. The big issue is these, like, microtransactions and just how bad the game is. But a lot of people, for example, I'm not firing shots here, okay? Not in the slightest. But someone like, what's his name? Nick Run the Foot Market. I appreciate all his content, all the stuff he makes. That's great. Cool. He came out recently. I think he like tweeted, and he was basically just like, he was telling people to boycott the game and all that kind of stuff. Pretty much. And then it was people like Bateson and things who make like basically a living off playing this game and stuff. They weren't having it. And then people are having goes at them. This is not the point. We shouldn't, as a community of FIFA players, we shouldn't be having a go at each other for stuff like this. It's just, it's completely pointless, and it's letting EA get away with it. Who cares if people like don't want to talk about all the like how bad the games and stuff? Like, their literal jobs are on the line. People don't seem to understand that. So fortunately for me, I don't make any money from this because I ain't got enough subs and that. But like, I don't know. There's maximum corruption going on. And then there's oh man, I need a drink already. I don't want to exhaust all my talking points in the first, like, 15 minutes as well. I gotta pace myself a bit. Alright. Oh, okay. What was I doing? Then there's stuff like the glitches in the game. And I'm bringing up a point that many people have not talked about, if any. I don't think I've heard anyone speak about this. Most people, when they play FIFA, they play on consoles like PS4, Xbox. those kind of things. For people like me, I play on PC. If you haven't played on PC, the difference in between how like buggy and stuff it is insane. I'm not particularly just talking the gameplay and stuff. Although, little fun fact, PC players couldn't shot cancel for the first like 4 months of the game. It was physically impossible until they fixed it. That's outrageous. That's like a pretty big game mechanic, and you just couldn't do it on PC for no reason. And then there's stuff like then there's stuff like on the menus. Like a lot of the time on PC, you're doing SBC. You get to the end of it, and then you're like your mouse will appear on your screen or something, and it'll just crash the game. It's just awful. It's so poorly made, and like I know most people play on console, so it doesn't affect nearly anyone. But still, it's a lot. It's a big amount of the player base, and I just don't really care about them. Oh man. Whew. Oh, right. I'm gonna take a breather. Let me gather my thoughts. I'll go again. This is how I'm gonna do. I'm gonna do like 10-minute rant sprees. I'm gonna take like 5 minutes, and then I'll go again. That's my kind of thing. Oh. I don't want to just like try and like I don't like recycle the same points. It's very hard to rant for an hour straight. I realised that as soon as I started the stream, but I'll try my best. I'll try and keep all the stuff like separate to previous things I've talked about. So what is this? Who cares? Oh man. Right, let's go again. Let's go again. Objectives here. Objectives. Right. I remember. Well, okay, I don't know what I remember. These need to be buffed. Daily plays. You are playing 5 days, 3 games a day, 15 games. That's like a decent amount. That's about 15 hours, I'm pretty sure. Wait, no. It's about like 5 hours. Something like that. To get all these things. You don't even get anything good. You literally don't. The only good reward is the TOTS guarantee at the end of it. This should be full to the brim of like 84 5s, like 83 5s, stuff like that. But no, because they want you to buy stuff from the store. It's just absolutely, it's a complete joke, to be perfectly honest. It is a complete joke. And then there's just, oh God. Oh my God, it's actually like pain because there's so much to go through. Absolutely so much to go through. Like, I'm gonna try and, what am I gonna do about, oh man. I'm fumbling my words. I'm so stressed. Don't want to get sued by EA. Nah. I'm going to save, like, gameplay. That's, like, a big segment. I'll save that to the end. Just because of how horrific it is. Absolutely horrific. Right. Back to the store. Back to the store. This is where it gets serious now. Time to lock in. Because I'm about to prove a point. I'm about to prove a point here. Right. We've got these fresh packs, 2 team of the season guarantees, 83 10s, all of this cool stuff. Happy days. I'm not going to get a good team of the season from any of this. There is no chance. Absolutely no way on earth. Because the pack weight is just abysmal. What, like, think about it this way. Why do you pack, like, a 94 Kobel, for example, but you don't pack, like Musiala, who's basically the same rating? It's because they rigged it. Literally, they rig it so the less expensive players are more common, which is just not how the game should be. If you get like a 94 rated, it should just randomly choose from all the 94 rateds. Because there's a lot of cards that just normal players are just never going to be able to try until maybe the very, very end of the game, which is just awful. It's just awful. And like everyone has like icons. God, icons. Forgot about icons. Alright, icons are oh man, people used to get excited when you packed an icon back in the day. Used to be like, this is the greatest day of my life, and everyone you'd ever spoken to would know about it. Nowadays, you pack an icon and you're like, 5k discard value. They're just terrible. Icons are just, they've lost meaning, and I think the issue is like, I think, what was it last year they added promo icons? I think it was. I don't think that was a particularly bad idea or nothing. But I think the way it's gone now is it's become There's so many easy ways to get icons. That makes sense. There's so many easy ways. Put it this way. I'm pretty sure I've only packed 2 icons out of non-icon guaranteed packs this year. Only 2. And that was base Rivaldo and Future Stars Nesta or Birthday Nesta. I'm not too sure, but it was one of those. But like, that is just, that would have been cool if I had packed those players without all these like guaranteed icon packs and stuff being in the game. They would have been a lot more expensive and a lot better. But because there's just so many easy ways of getting OP players, like these SBCs, for example, like you can literally get a full team of the season team, pretty much just by doing these SBCs. You could get a checking goal, Ferdinand defense, Mateus. You can put him centre back as well. That is so for like minimal efforts. 8 squads for like one of the best keepers in the game. 20 squads for Ferdinand. It's quite a bit, but if you really just like devote yourself to just doing this, you can get it done quite easily. It's just awful. Everyone has the same team. Everyone. Like, oh God. There's just so many overpowered cards you can just get. Just dead easy. For 20k on the market. Like, let me have a look. Let me show a good example. Let me show you a good example. Alright, hang on. Into the transfer market. What is his name? I've got to remember. Oh, what is his name? What's his name? I think it's Bentaleb. Bentaleb. I probably should have Googled it properly. Oh, God. Bentaleb. Yeah, Bentaleb. This fella. Alright, have a look at this. Have a look at this. This team of the season card. Right, team of the season. You know, the whole big thing is 24k. He has 88 plus in every single stats. He's got good play styles. He's 4-star, 4-star, high work rate, 6'2". Like, and he's 20k. This would never happen in previous years. Maybe last year, but the market was a bit dead last year as well. But in years before that, a card like this would be like 500k. But now there's just so many overpowered cards that people just get for like pennies for free, basically. That cards like this are just worthless. Completely worthless. They're probably alright in game, but they're just awful because they don't cost anything. It's just, oh guys, it's just so bad. I can guarantee now, if I searched up team of the seasons, I would probably go a couple pages before I found one over 100k. I can almost guarantee it, just because they're all that cheap. Let me prove it. Unless we're getting Mbappe off the bat, that'll be a bit embarrassing. Lees Malou. Oh, it's a Harry Kane. Alright, fine. But like 70k, Harry Kane. Dante, like Katoto. I mean, even Katoto, those are insane stats, and she's like 130k. I don't even think she's that. She's 50k. How does that happen? Donnarumma, Kobel, Loco, all of these insane looking cards are just so cheap because there's just so many of them. And, don't get me started on Team of the Season moments. That is a big scam. Team of the Season moments is the worst thing they've ever come up with. And it's the most awful, like, just cash grab I've ever seen. It's so blatant. Team of the Season moments cards, in case you're unaware, is basically just EA going, oh, this player weren't very good this year, but if I put them as a good card on FIFA, they'd probably make a lot of money. That is that is literally the whole thing. Literally the whole thing. Look at this, for example. Like, I'm not really well versed on the Saudi league, but I'd imagine Kante wasn't great. He got one. Where's Kimmich? Not Kimmich. What's his name? The other German midfield. We all know the one. We all know the one. Like, it's absolutely ridiculous. This is such a horrible idea. What's his name? What is his name? Fellow with 90 in every stat. The card that just shouldn't exist. I feel like I'm being dumb here. I'm definitely being dumb. What's his name? Goretzka. Goretzka is a scam. And not in like a good way. I don't know why that would be a good... You know what I'm saying. Alright, Tots moments. Like, the fact that this exists in the game is an absolute joke. Goretzka did nothing to deserve this card. Absolutely nothing. But EA were like, you know what? His card will be very good on FIFA, and he'll probably make a lot of money. Just whack him in the game. Give him team of the season stats. Literally the best midfielder in the game. Just give him all the best stats. Just cause they want to. It's honest. It's just so bad. It's blatant corruption. Maybe not corruption, but it's just a big cash grab. Like it's like FIFA's lost like all meaning now because they just want money. They just want money. I would not be surprised if next year FC 2025 comes out. I will not be surprised if it's got all-time lowest players, but there'll be like million coin packs in the store to balance it out. I can almost guarantee it, you know, almost guarantee it. And I think what a lot of people really hope happens is that some other company comes along and gets the like the official FIFA licensing and stuff and just makes a better game. Because that's what we all want, really. Like, if someone did that, it would solve all our problems because we wouldn't have to play this anymore. We literally would just have a better game. But that has not happened yet, unfortunately. But I hope and pray. I hope and pray every night and every day that someone does that because it'll be so much better than what we have now. And another thing, right? A lot of people when they like, say for example, let me think of a good example for this. Say during team of the season. No, not team of the season. What am I saying? What's the... I've forgotten. Say at FUT birthday. FUT birthday, for example, right? A lot of people, if you spend a lot of FIFA points during FUT birthday, you're going to get like maybe you get like I don't know, a nice icon card. You get a nice icon card. Happy days. It's good. Then in about a week later, Galazzo releases, and then all your cards are just worse than ones that cost 20k. Which just makes it pointless. So you've just spent money getting this player who's only going to be good for about a week. Why would you do that? Like, if you genuinely just think to yourself about 5 seconds, you'll probably realise, hang on a second, this is just stupid. And it is. It's completely stupid. I built this team for free. I've not spent a single penny on this game. This entire team is free. You don't need to spend money. You can still get a good team. Why? I don't see why people don't understand this easy thing to realise. You're just wasting money completely. Like most big game companies now make most of their revenue off microtransactions and stuff. So if just as a community we just stop spending FIFA points, they'll be finished. Literally, they'll be finished. That's the only thing we can do. Boycotting the game has no effect. It's the FIFA points. Don't buy FIFA points. I'm going to say that a lot today. But it's a point I need to hammer home. Oh, man. Oof. Just got to stretch for this. I've also got a curry on the way, so I'll probably eat that halfway through. So this is more like a 50-minute FIFA rant special and 10 minutes of eating curry. But that's fine as well. You gotta have a curry break in every rant. It's common knowledge. Right. Ooh. Okay. God, I still haven't even started on gameplay yet. I still haven't even started on that. That is how... Oh, God, that's just how much there is. It's outrageous. Absolutely outrageous. Ooh, okay. I've just thought of something as well. Moments! I remember when this was added. Was it last year or the year before? Don't really remember. But it was like people were pretty excited about moments. It looked like quite a cool idea. They fluffed it massive. They fluffed it so much that they don't even update it anymore. It literally doesn't change. Like in this season, what'd you get? Yes, this is what I want. I want to spend like an hour and a half playing moments to get a 55 tokens so I can get a 50k pack and get no one. It's just, I wouldn't be surprised if next year they get rid of moments just because they haven't done anything with it. This was a cool idea. When it was released, people were thinking like, oh, for example, you could recreate corner taken quickly, Origi, or you could recreate like Aguero against the thingy QPR, stuff like that. They just didn't do that. It's basically like playing training on career mode. That's what this is. It's just a waste of time. It's just squad battles, but less fun. Which I can't believe I'm saying that. And then, oh, don't get me started on foot champs. Foot champs are just, it might be in the worst state it's ever been. It's just so sweaty. Everyone plays their absolute, like, best football. It's awful. And the way people play is they'll just sit back, counter-attack all game long. And I'm here. I'm in Div 2 on Div Rivals. I'm by no means a bad player. But even I struggle to get 11 wins, or sometimes even 9. Because it's just so difficult, because everyone is so sweaty in the game. Because you kind of have to be. That's just how, like, that's how, like, the gameplay is made it. Oh, don't want to exit FIFA. Like, I'd like to keep this mainly Ultimate Team focused. But I've got a quick thing to say about career mode. Very, very quickly. Just make it better. It's just, it's just so, they haven't updated it in so long, and it's such a good game mode as well. I think if they did career mode well, it would be so, like, it wouldn't be, it'll never be as popular as Ultimate Team, but it'll be a lot more, because it's such a good idea. Like, I don't know, literally just hire the entire, like, Football Manager staff, and just get them to make it for you, because it would be so good. It literally would be, but they don't care enough, because in case you didn't know, you can't spend money on career mode, so why would they care? They don't. That is why. This game is just one big, massive money scam. That's all they care. Oh, I've got like a thing on my mic. Don't know what that was. Some bronze packs. I just need to get these out my squad real quick. Whilst I keep ranting. Oh, God. Little minor point. Why does every single SBC give you bronze packs? Isn't that a little bit of a waste of time? Just saying. Just saying. That's not really like a, a rant point or nothing, but just thought I'd bring it up. Feel like I open a lot of bronze packs nowadays for literal nothing. Oh. Hang on. I have to turn my radiator off, it's boiling in there. Or maybe it's just like the pure anger that I'm like exuding. Maybe. Who knows? Oh. Oh. Alright, crack open these bronze packs. I was thinking about it. Oh my word. I've got like a sore throat now and everything. I haven't packed a single League team this season. The only one I've got technically was I got Red Donnarumma. That's outrageous. I open a lot of packs. Universal different specials in the game. What? What does Uno even mean? Well, yeah, it's a famous card game. In case you didn't know. 100 different special cards in the game. I have no idea what you mean by that, man. Come on. Up your game. Pretty poor. Like, it sounds like you're worn out, maybe from like an 8-hour walk or something, man. Sort yourself out. Alright, cool. Alright, got these bronze packs. Not know Uno. Of course I know what Uno. I'm not here to have an Uno rant. I'm not here to talk about Uno. I'm here to talk about FIFA. That's what I will do. Let's open a gold pack. This could be anyone. It won't be though. God. Wait, that was a lot more yellow than normal. Oh, maybe I'm just going crazy. I must be going insane. Alright. I've got a little separate rant. Kind of off the EA train. But the other day, I bought a Domino's pizza. Full Domino's pizza. I ate about 5 slices. No, not 5. Maybe like 2. 2 slices. What? I'm so confused, man. You're making no sense. Uno, you mean like 1? I have no idea. No idea what you're on about. Yeah, so I had the Domino's pizza. Alright, I ate about 2 slices of it. And then I put it in the fridge to save for the next day so I could eat it for breakfast. I go to the fridge. I open the box. There's like 2 slices left. Someone ate half my Domino's pizza. And I'm actually furious about it. And they haven't owned up yet. Whoever it was, I will find out. Oh, Jonathan Stones. Sorry, man. You gotta go, my friend. You gotta go. We're not actually friends. Don't like him at all, actually. But still, he's gone anyway. Out. Out of the team. Oh, goodness sake, man. We're half an hour in. Yeah, time flies when you're ranting about FIFA. It really does. And we haven't even done gameplay. God, this is insane. Right. I think there's no better way of displaying how bad the gameplay is than playing a game. So that's what we're gonna do. I'm still limping. Oh man, I could barely go up the stairs before. Should have seen. It's kind of embarrassing. Oh man. Alright, who really cares about these? We'll open them anyway. Then we'll hop into the game. And, no, cry a bit. Oh, FIFA. God, it'd be an absolute... I'm kind of convinced. I've got 2 guaranteed Team of the Season packs. I reckon I could open both of them and not get a League on Team of the Season. I'm almost certain of it, actually. Unfortunately, I've also got to... Well, I say unfortunately. Fortunately, kind of. I've also got to upload today. So I'm not going to open any, like, good packs on stream. I'm sorry. You've got to watch both. There is no... You have to. So, yeah. I'm saving my packs till then. But there will be a video out later tonight where I open all of that stuff. And all the content as well. And some icon picks or something like that. We'll see what happens. See, even though the game is terrible, I still make that content. So you gotta appreciate that. Oh, God. Alright, nearly got all these out of the way. Notice I haven't got a single walkout. Bit suspicious here. Bit suspicious. Almost like they've nerfed pack weight. Very odd. Very, very odd. Ooh, wonder what kind of curry I've got. Probably a tikka masala. It always is. Or even a korma. That's just so boring and bland. Give me a Thai curry. Give me a Thai green. What a curry. Maybe I should do a curry. Alright, okay. God, I've got to keep my mind in the game. This isn't a curry stream. I'm not here to talk about curry. I'm here to talk about FIFA. Right. Let's get this last bit open. Last pack open. And then we'll go into a game so I can discuss the gameplay. Because it's very bad. It's very, very bad. Very, 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 very bad. The worst it's probably ever been, actually. Right. Into the game. Play. Right. We'll go into Div Rivals because I still need to get my 7 wins. Right. This is where it gets serious. Bang. Give him a contract. Sweet. Huge. Also, you know, EA, release a Matip evolution. I just want to use him. Again. He's actually unusable now. Just because he's not good enough. I need an evolution for Matip. Make it happen. And I'll forgive everything. I'll delete this stream forever if they release a Matip evolution. Oh, right. Sure, it's taking its time. We're in. Okay. This is where it gets, like, you know, intense. Because there is going to be hardcore ranting in this game. I can tell you that for free. If we load in. Oh, man. EA. Fix your game. Alright. Guarantee he's going to have an absolute god squad. Because everyone does. It's impossible not to. There you... Look at that. Literally look at that. That is everyone's team. In, like, Div 4 and above. Everyone's team looks like that. It's horrible. Garassi nearly just got sniped, apparently. I saw that little target show up. Awful. We're already getting... And you see, like, jammy deflections like that? Where it just sort of bounces into the path of their player. It's literally the only way you score goals now is either you get a through ball over the top or you get a really jammy, like a horrible deflection from the opposition. Stuff like that. And also, people out there who use like 3 defensive midfielders, get a life, man. That is, it's so annoying to come against. Oh, lovely Garassi. Oh my god, Foden, please score that. There you go. See, we can. I can still score my goals because I'm actually quite good at the game. But a lot of the time, it would just be a lot. Everything feels like gets intercepted. Every single pass you make gets intercepted. Bad things happen. The game, like the game is delayed as well, by the way, on PC. As far as I'm aware, if everything feels a little delayed, and that's not even just when I'm streaming, because I lag a little bit on stream anyway. But just regular playing, it feels delayed and stuff like that. It's just all cutbacks. It's cutback FC24, and that's like, I can appreciate it. It's probably quite difficult to make the gameplay like good in a way that like every sort of tactic kind of works. Do you know what I mean? So you could play counter attack, you could play possession, and pretty much always it would like it would still be viable. But nowadays you have to counter attack. If you don't counter attack, you don't win. You lose. Very easy. Unless you're like a pro player or something. You just cannot like play possession based or nothing like that. Is only counter. And then corners. Like corners and free kicks. Just, oh god. Oh my, it's basically a corner nowadays is a bit like a penalty. Because if it lands on a player's, like an opposition player's head, it will just go in. So Des with the nutmeg. Skill moves feel like a lot clunkier, and for some reason, a 5-star skill move player can fail a rainbow flick and stuff like that. Which just shouldn't happen. Don't know why that's a thing. And then, were playstyles this year or last year? I feel they were this year. Playstyles, that's a good feature. We all like playstyles. Everyone likes a playstyle. But some of the time they'll release, like, for Estepinian. Estepinian is Team of the Season card, or Team of the Season Moments card. That has throw-in plus. Basically, they've gave him 2 playstyles, because that one does nothing. The playstyles are, like, horrifically balanced, if that makes sense. Like, they're too influential in the game. Like, all playstyles should have, like, some sort of, like, proper use. But there's too many of them that are genuinely pointless. Or, like, very, very pointless. Like a chip shot plus. Has anyone scored a chip shot this FIFA? I don't think so. It's not possible. What's the other one? Oh god, what's the other shooting one that's just naff? Even power shot's not really that good. It just takes too long to wind up. And then you've got things like Travella and Finesse Shot, which for like a good like long part of the game were just the most broken things. If you Travella shot from outside the box, it would just always go in. It's still kind of like that with Finesse Shots, but I think they've gotten a little bit better in that regard because they don't always go in. But it's just annoying. It's just annoying. And if you've noticed, like this game, I've been ranting, the amount of times I've been intercepted like randomly, it's very frustrating. And the amount of times you get like tackled from behind and stuff, and your player's just like, oh, did you see Rivaldo there? He just left it. Just left it completely. I didn't hold the bumper. I promise. He just left the ball. Sick. Oh, for God. And then Mia hams through. It's just awful to play. Like, it's kind of difficult to like explain why it's so bad. It just is. It just is. There's just something wrong with this game, and stuff like that. Like Vidic, I've got Hanko. Oh, not Hanko. I've got Schlotterbeck. They both just back off. They just run away from Canate there for literally no reason. They need to sort out the AI in this game because it's either incredibly broken or just awful and unplayable. That's why you see so many cards with good stats and stuff that are just unusable just because the AI is not very good. It's stuff like that. Like, for example, actually, I can go the other way. Gold Van Dijk is still viable now just because of how broken is it. Stuff like that flies in as well. Stuff like that. I would say that you just got to step backwards one step. It's awful. And then the scripting, don't get me started on the scripting. Basically, if you're goal up in the 45th minute or around that part, they will always score. 100% of the time, they will always score to equalise. There is absolute guarantee of it. Absolute guarantee. Because it supposedly makes the game more interesting It doesn't. It just makes it worse. Just makes it worse. Because it's like, I feel like everyone would much rather just have a genuine, like, proper FIFA match with like no form of like your players get better as like the game progresses. Nothing like that. Just that they are at a single level for the entire game, and the only thing that affects their performance is stamina. That should be the only thing that affects their performance. Not if they've scored already. Not if you're like not if you're like 5-0 up. Nothing like that should have any effect on your team. It would just be a better game because it would make sense. It's a bit like let me give you an example. A bit like, I don't know, Fortnite. There you go. I don't really play Fortnite, but I can speak on it. It's a bit like if Fortnite added a mechanic into the game where if you're the last if you're in a 1v1 at the very end of the match, there's just like, but you've got 20 kills and he's got 1. You just lose all your health. Like, you go down to 1 HP for the final fight. It's a bit like if they did that. That's how it kind of feels on FIFA. Because it feels like if you're winning a game and it gets to like half time or the end of the match, you're going to concede. You are going to concede. Oh, it's just horrible. It's absolutely horrible. The amount of times I've lost games at the last minute, like the dying kick of the game, like to tie it in div rivals to make it pointless, or foot champs, stuff like that, like dodgy penalties, like horrible deflections and stuff. It's awful. Oh god. And then stuff like that. Something that really, really annoys me is how overpowered like strikers and stuff are at intercepting the ball. In that situation, James intercepted the ball about 5 times. James is an attacker. She should not be like prime like Maldini. Like it just doesn't make sense. Every player is just so good at intercepting the ball. And it ruins the whole, like, you can't really pass through the middle anymore. You have to kind of go out on the wings. Or get, like, a jammy through ball over the top. They're the only ways you can really get through a team now. Like, if I were to try and pass this to Rivaldo or something, for example, it would just get intercepted if I didn't even get the pass off in time. Like, there wasn't really an option there. Because other than going backwards, which is just boring. I want to play attack. I want to play nice attacking football. But the game doesn't really give me that option. It has to be just defensive and boring. Then passes like that, which realistically should get through. Let's be honest with ourselves. They just don't. They just don't. Mia Hamm will score this. Goalkeepers as well. Goalkeepers, right? A lot of the time, your goalie will make a save and it'll like be rolling on the floor. So instead of picking up, they'll just let it out for the throw. Why? Like, the amount of times I've seen like a shot go like just wide, but it's taking the deflection, so it'll be a corner, and then the goalie will just leave it and just take the corner rather than being smart and just collecting the ball like anyone would. Oh my word. Oh god, it's just such an awful game to play. The gameplay doesn't feel like rewarding in any way. Like, it feels like you've got to do so much just to get a goal. So much. And then to, like, I don't think, I probably haven't had a game in, like, at least a month that I haven't conceded. Like, a full game where I haven't conceded. It probably hasn't happened for ages. And stuff like that. Schlotterbeck. How does that go in? Schlotterbeck is he's literally in front of him. He wins the ball back and then headers it straight to his feet. He could head it over him. He could head it round him. He could do anything. I just pressed A. It should be smarter than this. It should be smarter than this. And then he just gets like a really overpowered shot that just flies past Donnarumma and nothing he can do about it. Oh my word, this game is just bad. It's just so bad. And I think they should add a way to D rank in Div Rivals as well. I think if you get to like say you get to a checkpoint and you and you like can't get a win, basically, like you're really struggling. Basically, like what's happening with me right now. I'm really struggling to get my 7 wins where I am in Div 2. You should be able to go down a rank. You should like be able to opt to go down like 1 rank. Just make it a bit easier. Because otherwise, like, I like very rarely get wins at my rank now. Very rarely. So I've really got to sweat in order to do it. And like a lot of the time, I'm not like mentally ready enough to sweat in Div Rivals to get my wins. If I could, I would eat 100%. I would go down a rank just to guarantee that I get the wins, because it's just a lot less stress. A lot less effort. But either way, like, we're going to lose this game because, like, it just feels like there's nothing I can do. Look at this. I'll go over the top here. Keeper. Oh, no, keeper doesn't claim it. Alright, okay, watch this. Skill move. Oh, brilliant. Brilliant, brilliant, brilliant. Right. Okay, this is nice. Into grass. That's not even where I aimed. And why does it even give me the free kick there? Foden probably wins that and then I'm through. Why does it give me a free kick? As if Zidane can't pass 2 yards. That's enough passing as well. Feels like it's just, like, worse across all players. Zidane has 97 passing, if I'm not mistaken. And he can't make that pass. Then what can any player do? Outrageous. Absolutely outrageous. Right, Zidane, 97 passing. I want to pass to Beckham on the wing. Oh, Kai Havertz intercepts. Fantastic game. Fantastic game. Like, Zidane should be putting that, like, perfectly at his feet every time. It shouldn't go to his head. 97 passing. 97, one of the best passes of all time. Oh, this game is awful. It's so unrealistic. God. I'm getting annoyed now. Genuinely. I wanted this to be like a level-headed, like, you know, like, criticism more than a rant video. It's past that point also. We've conceded again. Because it's impossible to play out. Absolutely impossible to get through this team. I just can't do it. I just cannot do it. Like, I'm actually stuck in my rank. I'm completely stuck. It's so difficult to get my wins. So, do I just not get Div Rivals Awards then? Is that how it's going to be? Because it feels like it. Right, look at Garassi. Look at Garassi. He's making that run. He's not going to make it. He made it. Okay. Pure jam. Rivaldo. That's got to be a goal. There you go. But I only scored that because, like, somehow Garassi got to it before Ferdinand. It was pure luck. That's what I mean. You just need to be lucky in this game. Just lucky. You just need things to go your way because otherwise you're going to struggle big time. Oh, my word. How on earth does that, from that angle to get near post past Donnarumma, should not happen ever. Not in a million years of football. It should never happen. And it's just stuff like that. Like, Schlotterbeck should intercept it there. He's literally in the way of the pass and it just goes past him. I can guarantee if that was his play with, like, extra long legs, no chance it gets through. No chance. And stuff like this. It's just awful. It's just deflections. Everything's a deflection. And then stuff like this. I've run into her 4 times. And then what was that? Why did he, like, pass backwards into him? And then Zidane can't take a first touch. Like, as if he's, like, just some naff player who's just signed from Wrexham. Sorry, Wrexham. Oh, my God. Look at Garassi go. Look at Garassi go. Doesn't matter. I've lost the ball. Because I get closed down in about 5 seconds. It's just not fun. It is just not fun to play. Like, I'm contemplating for Weekend League. I'm actually contemplating just playing all my games on Sunday. And just literally, I'm not even recording it. Just so I can guarantee my wins. Because when you got to talk and record at the same time, it makes it more difficult than it already is. And it's already difficult as it is. Terrible game. Right, we've already been going for like 50 minutes. So I'll just probably round this out. Oh. Is there anything I haven't talked about? I feel like I've covered most things. I don't really have anything to say about evolutions. That's a good idea. I've talked about the market, talked about the store, talked about the SVCs, talked about objectives, talked about the gameplay. I think we're good. I think we're sorted. Alright, there you go. It's not quite an hour, it's 50 minutes, but give me a break, man. Cut me some slack. I've got to open some packs for a video. So there you go. That was the nearly an hour-long rant special. Pretty good stuff. I feel I've got some stuff on my chest here, and I'll become a better FIFA player because of it. So thank you very much for tuning in. And I would say I'll see you next time or something, but like I'm literally gonna like record a video right now. So there will be a video up in about an hour or two. So look out for that. I'll probably just be opening some packs. That'll be all. Right. Thank you very much for watching. Goodbye.